You are tuned into After the Show. This edition of After the Show is with the lovely ladies, Lady Lisa Fambro and Mrs. Lori Fleming. How are y'all doing?
Good, bless you.
Good.
See y'all. Still nominated. Yes. We love you.
I love you guys.
And it is awesome to be a part of such an exciting, nomination.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys. If you guys didn't know, they've been with us since the very beginning. It's been almost 3 years. They've been doing Happy Times, and we'll get into the story of how Happy Times came in a second. But listen, in case you guys have been living under a rock and don't know either of these ladies, can you tell them a little bit about yourselves? Just a little bit about yourselves.
Okay, well, I'm Lori Fleming, and I am a mother of two. I own my own daycare. I have been doing radio for the last 11 years now, I believe, because I started with NTA, and then we're just blessed to be here at SOAR. I am the founder of the 70s Landmark Gospel Concert. For those of you who have attended some of the huge shows that we bring, such as Tremaine Hawkins, Ann Nesby, David and Tamla Mann, Yolanda Adams. I mean, and God has just done amazing things with, the gifts that he has given us. And even this platform is a gift. And we appreciate you, and we thank you for allowing God to use you, because this is the only gospel radio show in this region for us. I mean, when they changed the format over at the NTA, you came up with the vision, and now look where you are. You're still nominated.
Wow.
Isn't God good?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Okay. I'm Lisa.
That's Lady Lisa.
Affectionately known as, but my husband is James Fambro. He's a pastor, co-pastor with Pastor Tyrone, and been living in the Rockford area for about 20 years. I'm originally from New Jersey, mother of three, motivational speaker, evangelist. I'm an author, and I'm a co-host with Miss Lori, and I've been doing radio for about 7 years now. It's about 7 years, and so I'm blessed to be here.
Now, we know you guys hold many titles, and we're going to talk about the show and some of the other things you guys do in ministry, but when you're not doing ministry, when you're not, doing radio, what do you guys just enjoy doing, apart from all of that?
Sleeping. No.
Because believe it or not, Lady and I both own our own daycares.
Yes.
She's a group home daycare, which is it's like a step up from just being a regular daycare. And I've been doing daycare. I have a degree in child development. I have a bachelor's in child development, and I do child care. Okay. And it's rewarding, but I'm getting old, so it's time to
ready to retire or do something else? Okay.
But you enjoy doing it. I do. I really do. I really do enjoy.
It's a blessing because you really I've been doing child care for about 17 years now. And I mean, so I've seen children that have come in with me at the age of 3 months. They're like in high school now, and I still have a connection and a bond with a lot of my kids. But like Lori said, we have a lot in common. And I just thank God for that outlet as well. And I have a staff of 4, and it's expanding. And so aside from ministry, radio, being a mom, a business owner, it's I just enjoy I enjoy relaxing. I enjoy traveling. I like to travel because I'm not from the Midwest, so I like to travel out.
Somewhere warmer.
But I know.
Well, I want to ask you guys, you said the one common ground is childcare. You both do that. In today's climate, we know there's so much going on in the world. You guys get to see children. I'm sure you have all ages. So you guys get to see children when parents don't see them, how they really are. What do you think of today's generation of children? Are they different than you guys have ever been caring for children? Are they all the same?
Well, kids they're just so funny because you are their parent when their parent is working. So I call it home away from home. These kids they're with you. You are still in the Bible verses. I mean, in my curriculum, we do Bible stories and we teach. It's this Christian-based daycare center, and you have to teach children. No, this is not okay, or this is not okay, and they will learn and they will take it and they love you. The kids love you because you are their parent while their parent are, parents are away. So it's rewarding. It really is. And then for you to look back and say, well, like even with your own children, well, I taught them the right way. Now, if they steer off and do something wrong, it wasn't because I didn't teach them. And that's with the daycare kids. As they grow, you instill, you deposit, and you put those things in their lives. And then when you see them in high school or at an event and they're a cheerleader now or a football player, you can say, God, I thank you for helping me me be a part of that child's life.
And I find too, and I don't know if this is, with Lori, that children, I mean, even your question about them, the society is changing. Children have more distractions now than they've ever had. We tend to get them before they actually enter into that age. Once they're 12 and they're phased out of our care, most of them. So before they actually enter into the teenage years where they're able to be distracted by the society, don't you think that we live in? Because with social media and all of this other stuff, there's tons of distractions. But I find that the kids that we tend to take, they're a lot better for us than they are at home. They're very respectful. And like I have children that are with me until 5:30 and parents pick them up and they're in bed at 7. So for most of them. So most of the kids are with us, for majority of their time, So it's an important role, and that's why we have to keep ourselves nurtured, right, spiritually built up, so that we can be efficient in our work outside and also.
Because I'm sure it can be draining too. So we're behind the mic, Happy Times.
Yes.
I know it was years ago. Tell us, how did Happy Times get started? How did you guys connect? Where did it come from?
Well, the last show I had did, I would go on. Do live interviews with the TV stations, and I think I was on WIFR, and Andy Gannon was interviewing me, and there was some man listening. They gave my information for how get tickets, and this guy called me, and he has happened to be one of the salespersons from WNTA, and he said he loved my personality. Would I be interested in hosting a radio show? They would sponsor a half hour, and I could pay the other half hour. And I'm like, I've never done radio. So he says, we're giving you an hour. We think you could do it. And that's how it got started for me. So I went on by myself, and then... So
you had no classes? You had no
nothing. It's just,
vision?
No, it's just...
It was just natural.
I don't know what it is, but God just put me there. And then Gloria Locke, Evangelist Gloria, came on with me. And then later on, I was going through something to where I had to leave. And I called on Lady Lisa Fambro to come in and take my place. Because, see, the devil been working, trying to steal my anointing. But my mom keep telling me, you got something in you, girl.
Amen.
Because I had to leave one time before because the devil tried to take my mind, y'all. For real, he did. So that's when I brought her in. I was gone for, 3 months or so? Her and Gloria handled it for me. And then I came back, and then here we are. So, and Happy Times, I got the name from, this lady named DeAndre. What is her name? Randall. The song that plays, our theme song.
Oh, okay.
Remember the happy.
I don't know the name.
Whoever, I can't remember, but she, I used to listen to her all the time and minister to me, and that's where I got it from the song.
And I just have to say, and I've shared this testimony a few times, how divine God is, and with divine connections. And when God has a door for you to walk through, He'll make it easy. I mean, sometimes the things that we desire in life, and I'm sure you can attest, Justin, that you have to work hard. You have to work hard. But when God opens the door, He literally opens the door, and He allow you to walk through. And when Lori called on me, because I used to be a guest on the show, and when she called on me, I was like, I gotta pray about this. I was like, I didn't want to do it. Honestly, I was like, I don't know about no radio. I can come in and preach, because then I can just preach and leave. But right before she called me, I traveled to North Carolina to an ordination service, and there was a prophet there who I didn't know, had never seen him before. He didn't know anything about me. He spoke into me, and he said, that book that you have, God is going to do this and this and that. I just finished the book, and he didn't know. He said, as a matter of fact, the Lord is getting ready to send you on radio. And I said, radio? And he spoke to me concerning the building that we're in right now, me and my husband. But he said, God is about to send you on radio. And so sometimes, God will prepare you, for the platform. That's a word, right? He'll prepare you for the platform. So when I got back, Lori called, and she was like, Lisa, I gotta go. I gotta do some things. I need you to come on and be a co-host. Well, I initially didn't want to do it, but I remembered the word that God had given me. And I was like, okay, God, this is a door from you. And so that's how I
So then when Happy Times went off there, you guys got the call, or were you guys just devastated? Were you just trusting and believing something was going to happen, or what
I was
happened?
totally devastated. I was lost for several months, because when you get up every Sunday morning at a certain time, and then we get a call saying that the whole agenda or platform has been changed. We're not doing any gospel radio. I mean, they fired everybody. I mean, everybody. And they just started with their own new hosts, and it was really difficult for me. I was really kind of confused and lost because I didn't know what to do. I would wake up and you couldn't even turn it on. They were playing some other kind of music, and I'm like, this is weird. It was really weird. Everything.
But you know, I have to say, a true test of your show, even when it was there, is your listeners, because your listeners came right over to it. What's about your listeners? Because so many of them follows you guys over to here, and a lot of the listeners. And I not just, you know, I have a show on Soar and other ones, but a lot of your listeners don't even listen to our shows. They just listen to you guys on Sunday. What is it that really pulls your listeners in with Happy Time? Because you guys have a steady people that Kenneth, the producer, can attest to, that listen and call in and text in every week. What's the true test of the show?
Lisa? You know what
I think Lori has laid a foundation in the community.
And Lisa has a church, so they're all going to tune in to her. So I don't have a church. I have a foundation. She has a church. You know, we all work together. All things work together for the good. Yeah. And I got a call actually yesterday, and a pastor says, you know, I listen to you guys every Sunday, and it shocked me. Because I'm like, I didn't know he listened. You didn't even know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
And there's people out of town that listen, you know, that you'll say, you guys listen to us?
Yeah.
You know, and I think, you know.
So I love about being online.
Yeah, that you have access. And, you know, I don't know. And I think it's the grace of God. You know, I think anytime people want to hear anything you have to say, you know, it's the grace of God, you know. And Lori has a lot of energy. Yeah. You know, she takes this job very seriously. Yeah. I do too. I'm not saying I do. You know, but she has a lot of energy.
Bring the oil
she
and the
pushes
fire.
me, you know. And
you know, it's so great working with Lady Lisa because, see, she knows that word. And when she preaches and teaches and that, it affects me. I mean, she's not only ministering to all the hundreds of people that are tuned in, but she's actually ministering to her
and you
co-host.
can tell the genuineness of
and
even
you know,
when you
there's, you know, and the greatest part about it, we love each other. There's no jealousy. She lets me be me, and you know, because if you guys notice, I'm like the praiser, she's like the worshiper. Listen to the music on her Sunday, worship music, a lot of slow metal worship music. Me, oh no, we're gonna Shabbat up in here. You know, that's me. And it works though.
Yeah.
You know, it works.
Now, have you guys, before we go, is there one particular person, if you guys could interview or talk to in the world, who would it be? If there's somebody that you haven't yet, I'm sure, you know, that you could share the studio with. Is there just...
Oh, you know...
I would say Bishop Jakes.
And I would say Fantasia.
Word.
You see what I'm saying?
Why?
You know, the reason why I would say Bishop Jakes, I was just really listening to a message by him, and he was talking about the avenues and the platforms, that the doors that God has opened for him, and he has his hand in a lot of things, you know, so he's such a leader. You know, he's into television, he's into music, he's into the word, he's got his own talk show, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so he was really ministering on this particular message, and he was talking about how you got to show up even when you don't feel like showing up, you know, and you have to be present, you know, even when, you know, mentally you don't want to be present, and how sometimes gifted people can be lazy, and you got to push through even your gifts and your talents. And I just think that he's a great spiritual worldwide mentor for almost every avenue that any believer could possibly want. So that would be an interview of a lifetime.
Yeah, Bishop Jakes would,
Me, like I said, Fantasia. I mean, I want to bring her. That's why, I mean, I ain't doing a show until I can get Fantasia, y'all. I ain't never going to do the 70 until I get
and
her.
That was
I called Fantasia's management, and they want $80,000. So if there's anybody that can help me bring Fantasia here to do some gospel,
share.
Please help me, because I do believe that it would be an anointed, sold out show, and we'll be able to bless many, many people. Hi.
I believe it too.
Yes.
But before we go, I want to ask you guys just two quick things. One, what's a favorite song that you both love playing on the show that you never get tired of hearing?
Oh,
well, you probably know each other's favorites.
You know what? It's going to be different.
Okay.
Because like I said, she's the worshiper, I'm the praiser. So
I know you play Sunday Kind of Love a lot.
Oh, I love Sunday Kind of Love. Yes, I do. And I really do love Tasha Cobb's Putting a Praise on It.
Okay.
I have so many. Yeah, I have so many. I would have to say my all-time favorite would be William Murphy, and that would be Working Together for Your Good. It's just Seasoned for Grace and Favor.
Yeah,
it's my
love that
all-time
one.
favorite.
Well, before you go, we have events comprised of you guys. We have books comprised. What's next for both of you guys individually with Happy Times or ministry? What's next? What have you not done, or do you have coming up?
I haven't got my passport. And I was talking about this. So I'm working on getting my passport, and actually I want to travel more this year. I'm expecting God to do wonderful things in the ministry, but I do want to travel a little more this year.
Another book?
Yes.
Okay, in time.
Another book. I'm working on it.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna just, I've been away from the scene for like 2 years. I needed to get some healing and restoration because I've been through some things. I'm gonna just stick my feet in the water, and I'm just gonna wait on God to bring my next production to Rockford for the 70s concert.
So you gotta stay tuned to Soar First to hear whenever it's coming up. But listen, don't forget to tune in every Sunday at 8 a.m. to Happy Times.
And we want to say congratulations to Justin.
Congratulations,
and we appreciate you so much, Justin.
Amen.
Amen. He's a newlywed. He's doing great things. He's going to
and his wife is Lady Shay. I didn't realize that because I didn't realize you were a pastor.
Well, I'm an assistant pastor.
Oh,
so
okay.
not quite,
and I'm just
assistant, but yeah.
Because when I saw that, I was like, wow, that is so cool.
Yeah.
So, Lady Shay.
I didn't start my own church. Just so you know. I'm an assistant pastor, but thank you.
But we appreciate this.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you guys. Y'all be blessed.
Thank you.